Cut that out. A little riz. We're gonna cut that out. Okay, we're live. Check one, check one. Hello, everybody. And welcome back to Unforgiving Otakus. Let's address the elephant in the room. We have not decided on a name. So if you would like to vote, please go to our polls on Facebook or Instagram. We have currently been feuding about if it should be Unforgiving Kikyo, Unforgiving Otakus, or Wotaku, W-Otakus, Wotakus. So we'd love to hear what you think, and you can let us know on either Facebook or Instagram. My name is Mackenzie, half of the duo of Caitlin and Mackenzie, and I am doing a solo episode today. It's a press release for Ranma. Ranma is having a 2024 release on October 5th. Basically, it looks like a remake. A lot of the animation, the colors look similar. They almost got like a pastel overhaul, and it sounds like a lot of the lines or the content is going to be similar as well from the 1989 Ranma 1/2. Ranma was released in 1987 as a manga and then released in 1989 as an anime on Fuji TV. Rumiko Takahashi originally claimed that Ranma was supposed to be a series about martial arts that involved little slices of daily life. So I believe Rumiko would identify Ranma 1/2 under the genre of slice of life with some romance and martial arts. Because her previous series, Urusei Yatsura, had a female protagonist, she wanted to do a male protagonist for Ranma 1/2. But that really intimidated her, which is so crazy for her to be intimidated because she's amazing. So she decided to make Ranma, the male protagonist, half female. And I think it was kind of to like lighten her load and like kind of take the edge off. So originally she wanted Ranma to be able to switch back and forth between genders. And initially she actually wanted Ranma to be punched. And when Ranma was punched, Ranma would switch from a boy to a girl or vice versa. It was then she had this vision of this bathhouse with the curtains, the two curtains on the bathhouse. And she pictured Ranma walking in and getting splashed and then turning to a girl. Once she decided that Ranma was going to change genders by water, she decided that the only way that she could make this all come to life was by using Jusenkyo in China, as it was the only place that had these mysterious springs. Because I guess there aren't like cursed or sacred springs in Japan that would turn someone to being a girl or a panda or a pig or a cat, blah, 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 blah. In 1990, Takahashi had an interview with Amazing Heroes, and she admitted that she actually had 4 assistants that were drawing up backgrounds, panel lines, and tones for Ranma 1/2, while she created the story and the layout, and she penciled and inked in the characters. Takahashi purposefully aimed the series to be oriented towards women and children. In 1993, an Animerica interviewer asked Rumiko if she intended a sex-changing theme to signify an effort to enlighten a male-dominant society. Takahashi said that she didn't want to think about societal norms or societal agendas, and that she truly just wanted to create a simple, fun-loving series, which she has both done in Ranma and Inuyasha. I can't speak that much on Urusei Yatsura because I have not watched it yet, but I'm sure I'll agree. So into why this is getting remade. 32 years ago, the anime ended, and 28 years ago, the manga was wrapped up. And now MAPPA Studios, which are the studios that made Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen, are now taking on Ranma 1/2, or already have, because it will be released on October 5th. And it will be on Netflix and one other streaming service, which I cannot remember as of right now, but Netflix is hands down the best way to watch anime because you can skip both the recap and the ending. This is not a paid sponsorship. The cool thing that we saw in the trailer, it is linked in the description of this video, the Ranma 1/2 trailer. You can see that it's really true to Rumiko Takahashi's nature and everything that she kind of stands for in her films. You can see it. It really doesn't look that different, which is so fantastic. They gave it a lot more lighter colors, a lot more lighter of a feel, which is easier on the eyes and almost makes it feel like more cozy. And then some of the lines also seemed a little different if you compare Ranma 1/2 1989 to this new trailer. I think that they do kind of like dazzle up the lines a little bit, give it a little bit of, what do you call that? A little zhuzh? A little what? A little sprinkle, a little Riz. Ooh, they give the lines a little Riz. Super, super cool because MAPPA just literally finished up Yashahime, which is, what would we call it? The sequel to Inuyasha, which I personally have not watched. I've watched a couple episodes, which really does not count. I have not watched it. I'm very excited to watch it, but I'm waiting for Caitlin so we can watch it together so we can talk about it on our podcast. In 2022, David Productions, I guess, redid Urusei Yatsura, which I did not know. I will be checking that out after this. Ranma 1/2 has been like up for its remake. Like, we're remaking fantastic animes and they're like almost giving us everything we want. I know Ranma 1/2 is going to pull in more viewers because since we've started this podcast, we haven't had many people that like stan Inuyasha or Ranma, or Evangelion even. Like, I know you're out there, you just haven't come across our channel yet. And I think with remaking Ranma 1/2, it will allow all these people to go back to the 1989 and truly see like how great this anime is. It's obviously one of my favorites. Am I biased? I don't know. It is one of the most successful mangas of all time, selling over 55 million copies. That's a lot of copies. I don't have any, but I am now in the market to get some. Calling myself out. Attack me in the comments. Caitlin's not here to protect me. Attack me in the comments. So if you don't know what Ranma is about, I'll give you a little bit of an overview to kind of hype you up. Ranma Saotome is the main character. He is a male protagonist who I believe is 17 or 16. I know that Akane turned 16 in the first few episodes of the 1989. Spoiler alert. Sorry. I wish you would have already known that. And when Ranma Saotome gets splashed with cold water, he turns into a girl. And then when girl Ranma gets splashed with hot water, he turns into a boy. The pronouns are a little difficult to work out there, but I'm pushing through it. Genma Saotome, Ranma's father, is a panda when he gets splashed with cold water and a man again when he gets splashed with hot water. The reason that this happens, spoiler alert, click off if you want to save excitement for the show, click off now. The reason this happens is because they traveled to China to train for martial arts in the sacred or cursed springs of Jusenkyo, and while they were training on these stilts, Ranma kicks off his dad, Genma, and then Genma pops up as a panda, kicks off Ranma, and Ranma falls into the spring of the cursed drowned woman, and the Genma falls into the spring of cursed drowned panda. And if you watch the 1989, the gentleman who runs the cursed springs with the signs and is like, oh, I told you not to go. He is so fucking good. So the whole series then is revolved around this incident happening in China and them traveling to meet the family of Tendos, where Genma Saotome and Mr. Tendo have an arranged marriage for Akane and Ranma. Originally, they didn't know which sister it was going to be, but Akane and Ranma were close in age and both liked martial arts. So now they're trying to live together, go to school together, and carry on the rest of their high school career while having this arranged marriage in the back of their mind and not really getting along. So it makes for a very fun, charming, and like witty series. Something Caitlin, I could hear her saying right now, is it's very cheeky. I'm channeling my inner Caitlin with her not being here and this being a solo episode. The entire series, he's just dealing with relationship problems. Different, of course, characters are brought in, and the characters that they incorporate and the way that Rumiko originally designed this, it was seamless because there are so many rivals. There are so many different romance and love interests. It almost creates like a never-ending series, very similar to the way she created Inuyasha. So this being redesigned in 2024 to get the attention and the fan base that it originally deserved in 1989 is huge for us. It's huge for us. We have to say thank you. And I know that some of you have beef with MAPPA. I would love to know what that's about. I haven't done any research yet, so drop it in the comments. But they created Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man, which I know a lot of you love, so I don't understand that. It sounds like there is a little bit of worry that it is going to be like bogged down by society and 2024 stigmas. I'm praying like many other original 1989 Ranma 1/2 fans that it will be very similar and true to the manga, but we will see. Our male voice actor of Ranma, drum roll please, is Yamaguchi Kappei, who is the male voice actor in One Piece for Usopp. You remember him? He doesn't remember him. He did L in Death Note. Kodachi, the female Kuno sibling, we do have her voice actor picked out. It is Ayane Sakura from the Quintessential Quintuplets, I believe is how you say it. Taking over as Dr. Tofu is Toshiyuki Morikawa, the voice of Leon Kennedy in both games and films, I guess. Akane Tendo will be Noriko Hidaka. Ooh, and it says there's a narrator voice, so I wonder if this will be a little different, like Ranma meets Kagome, because it was kind of fast moving for the 1989, which was very on theme for Rumiko Takahashi's films and series. They were very fast paced. The early One Piece director, Konosuke Uda, will be directing Ranma 1/2 for the 2024 with MAPPA. The composition is written by Kamiko Uno from Delicious in Dungeon, and character designs are by Hiromi Taniguchi, who is a FLCL alternative costume designer, and then the music will be from Koru Wada from Inuyasha. So there's a lot of exciting people that are taking place in recreating this, and the fact that it's already in the works and being prepared and prepped for us to view October 5th is insane. If you want to join our current Ranma watch party, please go to our Facebook. You can watch the same 2 weeks that we are for Ranma 1/2 1989 season 1 to kind of prepare yourself for not only our review video that will be coming out towards the end of the month, but also the new Ranma, because then we will be hosting a watch party from October 5th for exactly 2 weeks. That'll be your watch period where we can all watch it together. You can join our Discord chat if you want to chat about the series. Be careful, there are spoilers in there. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Head to our other socials. We are on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. You can click all of our links in our bio. We're called, as of right now, Unforgiving Otakus. Don't forget to go vote on our name change. This is Mackenzie, and I am signing off on our Ranma press release solo episode for Unforgiving Otakus. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Tatewake Kuno. Oh, beloved Tatewake Kuno.